The bandwidth for this episode of the Power Factor Show is brought to you by the Firearms Radio Network. FirearmsRadio.tv.
Sponsored by Taylor Freelance, Rainier Ballistics, Hodgson Powders, and JPL Precision.
Hi, welcome to Power Factor, and I'm Larry. This week we've got a bit of a gear review for you. So this is not guns, not holsters, but I'm back on the glasses topic. So a couple months ago we had an episode where I talked about the fact that now, hey, I'm wearing glasses. If you didn't catch that episode, just the short version of the story is I picked up off a prize table at our Northwest Challenge Section Championship USPSA match. Picked up a gift certificate for essentially a free eye exam to a local eye doctor that supports the shooting sports. She donated a couple of certificates to our match and a couple of certificates to Rick's IDPA state match as well. And so, went down there, got the exam, and I said, well, okay, now that I have that information, now that I know what's wrong with my eyes, I guess I better order some glasses. And that was, to follow through with what, the reason she donated these things, to hopefully get some sales, right? So, and I'm glad I did. It took me a while. It took me quite a while to get used to these things. I have an astigmatism, and I'm told maybe that's why it took so long. It's not just a simple magnification thing, but it's my eyes are out around and don't focus properly. So the result of which is all the lettering and lines that are vertical and horizontal lines that should be crisp were not so crisp anymore. And the first place I started noticing that was on the street signs. Before smartphones and all that, I'd go to the internet and write down directions or print directions, and I'd be reading it as I go, and I'd turn at Madison Street, and I'd be driving along, where's Madison? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it until I was right underneath it. So that was quite a while ago, and so I finally had an opportunity to get a real eye exam and get some real glasses, and took me quite a while to get used to them. I'd wear them all day at work. Could sit real still and look at my computer screen, and that was fine. But if I turned my head, it was like the whole world was kind of warpy, and it was just not fun. So I would take them off and drive home without them, and try to wear them all weekend to get a lot more kind of seat time with behind the glasses. And eventually, and now, certainly by now, but it took about a month before I was really, really used to them, and to the point where now, if I take them off, it's worse than what it was before I ever even got them. So now I really can't see without them, and I can't go without them. Folks have asked me why not contacts, and I don't know. It just kind of seems like baby steps, right? Kind of like the first thing is to get glasses, and then maybe, to me, contacts seem a little bit more advanced. Plus, talking to my brother, he didn't like them, so he stuck with glasses. He tried contacts, didn't like them, went back to glasses. So I thought, seems easy enough, less maintenance, less stuff to buy, right? So maybe you guys, probably half our audience already knows exactly what I'm talking about, but this is all new territory for me at the ripe old age of, almost 39. So now, like I said, now that I'm so used to the glasses, I cannot go without them. And there was a couple of months there where I shot one match, probably maybe two matches with these glasses, because I can see, but they're really not proper. They're not good safety glasses. They don't have a lot of coverage. I don't know if they have the right rating, the Z87 ANSI rating for impact or anything like that, but they definitely don't have the right amount of coverage or wraparound for safety. And I use my safety glasses not just for shooting, but for work as well. So I wanted to get sunglasses, shooting glasses, safety glasses, kind of all combined. And in the past, I've been using Oakley M-frames, because they were approved at work. They weren't my favorite style, but they were approved at work where they had enough wraparound, and they met all the Z87 standards for impact and all that. So I've been wearing these Oakleys for a long, long time, and now that I have prescription lenses, I want, a solution. I was hoping to find a solution for the Oakleys, but in my opinion, they just don't have a very good solution for that. So essentially, if you want prescription safety glasses or shooting glasses from Oakley, every lens has a prescription in it. So if you want gray lenses, those are prescriptions. If you want clear lenses, those are prescription. If you want some yellow lenses, again, you have another prescription. And that adds up. The cost adds up very quickly when you have so many lenses that are all prescription. And then what happens when your prescription changes? I mean, I guess you're supposed to go in every couple of years. I don't know. I'm just planning on going as long as I can until I can't see anymore, and I'll go back in and have them checked out again. But when your prescription changes, then you got to scrap all that and start over. So it just didn't seem like a very good solution to the problem. One thing I did find, and maybe this is good for you, so check it out. There's a company called ESS, and from what I understand, they are owned by Oakley, and they make glasses. They issue them in the military, from what I understand, in the Army, and they are somewhat M-frame styled glasses, if you're familiar with the Oakley M-frame. They're wraparound lenses. They kind of taper as they come back. They're somewhat stylish. They're nowhere near as stylish as Oakley's are, but they'll do the job. And they have an insert for those, for the ESS glasses, but they also make them for the Oakley M-frame ballistic glasses. I don't know if I personally don't know exactly what the difference is between the ballistic M-frames and the ones I had, but anyway, I solicited friends on Facebook, or the whole community on Facebook, the local shooting community. Said, what do you guys think about these inserts? So essentially how it works is you change out the nose piece. It sticks back a little bit farther, enough to have a place to clip prescription lenses in behind the wraparound, the actual lens of the glasses, which then could be tinted or could be clear or whatever other color they made. They didn't make a whole lot of different colors, or at least ESS didn't. I think they just had gray and clear. But anyway, that was kind of what I was looking for. So I solicited comments from people, and I got one yay and I got one nay. One guy said, had him in the Army, hated him, don't do it. I had another guy, actually ran into at a match, and I said, hey, you've got those inserts. What do you think? He's like, well, I don't know. I ran them in the military, and I'm just so used to them, I don't even think about it. They're fine. They're great. So I was, kind of kicking around, what am I going to do? And so I knew about Rudy Project, and Rudy Project is a company that they're sport-related eyewear. I mean, they're really heavy into cycling and sports like that. I mean, golf, probably tennis as well. But they're athletic glasses, and so I decided to go with Rudy Projects, and they advertise in the shooting magazines and all that kind of stuff. And they have what they call a shooting kit. And we're going to go over to the bench, and I'm going to talk to you about the shooting kit that I got from Rudy Project. Okay, so this is a look at the Rudy Project Rydon shooting kit, and the Rydons are a style of glasses. These are the ones right here, and they make, like Oakley, they've got 20 different styles, 30 different styles, I don't know, but these are called Rydons. They're at least I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And they're, I think, one of their more popular styles, although they have a bunch of them that are really nice as well. These are just the matte black frames, if you're curious. And these have exactly what I was looking for, which have the prescription insert behind the lens. Now, when I was doing my research, I actually went to powerfactorshow.com and I did a search for glasses. It's like, have we ever talked about glasses? And when I say we, I mean, all the guys. I mean, the show was going for a couple of years before I was on. And sure enough, I got an episode with Doug talking about glasses. So it was perfect. So I looked through that, and we'll link to that here on this video, so you can go check that out to see what Doug has to say. He's got a lot of good advice. He's been wearing glasses for a lot longer than me. But like I said, these are the Rudy Rydon frames, and safety glasses, shooting glasses. They are wraparound style. Not quite as severely curved as the Oakley M frames were, but they're very comfortable, and I just wanted to show you what this shooting kit was all about. So, first of all, I guess we'll talk about the frames. Obviously, as you can see here, we have a whole array of lenses. The lenses do come out, and I'll show you that. The frames are actually made out of, the temples here are actually made out of some kind of metal, and I'm not going to even try to remember what kind of alloy of metal it was. There's probably some magnesium in it and some other stuff that they'd probably just made up, like Oakley's unobtainium stuff. But anyway, these are actually metal, and they're designed to be bent to fit your head. So when I got them, they were a bit loose, and they were probably set for, whatever is normal for 50% of the population. And everybody else gets to kind of tweak them. And I don't know if you can tell, but right in here there's a little bit of a bend. So I did a little tweak to get them to wrap around a little bit better right here, and a little kind of tweak back here. And that's what they're designed for. You can tweak them vertically. You can come down if you want. I kind of left mine straight, as you can see from the side. They come straight back. I'm just kind of used to that. But you can turn them down if you want them to kind of hook behind your ears a bit. I'm not sure how far you can bend them, but give them a little tweak and get them to fit your face. Also, the nose piece, you can see here, is you can squeeze on that and pinch that, open it up. It's bendable as well, and that helps set how high they ride on your face, or how far from your eyes they're set. If you want to, raise them up, they'll push out from your face a little bit more. And then you can see that's replaceable. If you ever need to replace it, it looks like there's just a screw right there that holds that piece on, and bam, bam, you can replace it, no problem. So first of all, the shooting kit. So I'm going to just show you what's in here. We've got 5 different lenses. They call this one Racing Red. I'll just kind of go through all of them here, and they're in no particular order. Straight up, plain, clear lens, no tint, no gradient, no mirror, nothing to that one. This one here is a mirrored lens they call Laser Copper. Now you can see me and all of our filming gear there on that one. This one they call Action Brown. Woo, Action Brown. That's the darkest lens that comes with the kit. And then, as you can see, we've got yellow lenses as well, which I still have in the wrapper because I'm actually going to offload these. I've got somebody that wants to buy them from me, so I'm keeping them nice and safe, and just brought them here for the recording tonight. But essentially what you have here is not necessarily a good set of sunglasses, but a good set of shooting glasses. These are all real high contrast lenses for different lighting conditions, different cloud conditions, overcast conditions, indoor conditions, if you will. I've always liked wearing clear lenses when I'm inside, so I was when I was looking at the different options, I wanted something dark, I wanted something a little bit medium, and I wanted clear. And like I said, I also use them at work for safety glasses, and I go and I work inside at some places, and I have to have clear glasses. So whatever I got had to have clears for sure. So anyway, it comes with 5 sets of lenses. Comes with your standard microfiber cloth. This one's white. Oakley's are black, but or typically they are black cloth, but no big deal. Nice foam case. The glasses sit in the case like so, unfolded, and nice, kind of what Oakley would term a ballistic case. It's kind of a semi-rigid case, which is nice. Zipper closure on that. And so what else to say about the case? So the one thing I will say about this case, it does not fit in the glove box of my little car. So that's kind of a problem. That's kind of one thing I don't like. I leave them in the trunk of the car. But today, lucky me, today I ordered some stuff. I ordered this case a few days ago, and it came in today. It was good timing for the show. So I wanted something that would fit in the glove box. This is another case they make, and opens up like so. And you have this little door right here. Flap comes open, and the glasses will sit in there, folded up, of course, like so. And this flap here actually lets you store 2 extra sets of lenses. So there's 4 little pouches like this. I know it's kind of dark here, but you can see my finger in there. There's 4 pouches for 4 lenses. That's 2 full sets of spare lenses. So that's pretty nice. Now that'll fit in my glove box. I'm happy with that. And a little snap closure, and again, a little kind of a ballistic case, if you will, semi-rigid case. You could crush it if you tried, but it's pretty tough little case. So, and then in addition to that, I'll show you other styles they have. Now these are also Rydons, but these belong to our producer. These are the same glasses, but they're clear frames. I forget what the photochromatic laser or whatever lens. It's essentially a clear lens. It's got a little bit of a mirror to it, as you can see, and there's a gradient to it where there's less light transmission at the top versus at the bottom. They're a little bit more clear at the bottom. So they come in many different styles. You can see the red temples, the red nose piece on these, but otherwise also same thing. These are Rydons. So now I'm going to show you how how the lenses come out of these things. Very simple. Take your little cloth there. I always handle these with the cloth, but you just simply pull down at the corner of the lens like so. And I just kind of pinch my fingers together, and the lens comes right out like so. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the other side out there. And now you can see the prescription lenses that are in the frames. Now these also come out. So any Rydons you buy, as far as I'm aware, they have the nose piece is set up with the little a little recess, little receiver for these for the prescription lens. So, and that's it right there. It's you know, one of these like minimalist frames where it's only gripping the lens at the top, and around the nose piece area there's a filament, like a nylon wire that runs around to retain the lenses in the clip. The clip is flexible, so no problems there. It's a really nice setup, and the one thing I liked about these over the ESS I was telling you about was the ESS has a real thick frame all the way around, kind of probably a similar shaped lens, but a real thick frame all the way around. And I just thought, not real sure how that's going to turn out, if I would like that or not. And then, like I said, I had one guy absolutely recommending against it, so I went with that and went with a whole new set of glasses. So to put these back in, I'll do it, but you're not going to really be able to observe what I'm doing. But what you can see is these 2 little nubs here just fit into the receiving slots, corresponding slots on the nose piece that hold these in. Now, the one thing I've seen was at the eye doctor, they kept the exterior lens or the tinted lens in place while clipping this into place. I'm not comfortable doing that, so I got these put in here like so, and then I just leave them in there because, you know, now I'm stuck with prescription basically all the time. There's no reason for me to take them out. And for me, I really like to have my lenses clean, and I don't, you know, I feel like I would smudge everything and then not be able to get between the 2 lenses when I installed them. So So I keep those clipped in there, and anytime I'm changing the lenses out, then I just do a quick wipe down on these guys before reinstalling them. Oops. I think I saw something on here that needed a wipe down, a little piece of lint or something. It drives me crazy. So anyway, so those simply, you see the hooks we have here on the top of the lens, simply hooks in there like so. And the frame here, this piece of the frame is pretty flexible, so it kind of pops over and around that little clip, and it's just that easy. They're really nice, they're really well made. One thing I will say is that they're quite a bit heavier than the Oakleys that I was wearing before, the M frames. They because those are all plastic, and now these with two sets of lenses. Now, granted, they're lightweight plastic lenses, but polycarbonate lenses. But I think the frames with the metal that's in them here does add a little bit of weight. You can tell when you're holding them. It's not an issue at all when you're wearing them. It's just not a big deal. So I don't know what else I can say. That is my review of the Rudy Project Rydon lenses, Rydon glasses frames with the clip-in prescription lens. This clip-in prescription lens is available with other styles of glasses as well within Rudy. And if you like to have prescription on the tinted lens itself, they do that as well. Anyway, so that's my up close and personal detailed review of the Rudy Project glasses that I've got. So what did they cost? I scored a major deal, and you can too. Just keep your eyes peeled during the holidays especially, and I don't know if it's too late at this point, being early January 2015, but Cyber Monday is the day I pulled the trigger on these, and they had well, first of all, I'll tell you USPSA shooters, they have for 2014, there was a discount code that was called SHOOT, and that was good for 25% off. If you type in the discount code SHOOT. I have no idea what it is for 2015. You could probably find it online. That's where I found it. The Brian Enos forum, matter of fact, where a lot of Rudy Project guys hang out. And when I say Rudy Project guys, what I'm talking about is they sponsor shooting teams. So, and that's also how we learned about them. That's how I learned about them a long time ago. But I was a diehard Oakley guy, so I didn't really pay that much attention. So what did I pay for these? So I got the Cyber Monday deal was 40% off, and they've since had a few more 40% off deals, like right before Christmas, right at the end of the year. So if you have time to wait, wait for some of these deals and kind of keep your eyes peeled. Get signed up on their newsletter, and they just email it to me. And I woke up that Monday and opened up my email. I was like, "Holy crap! Okay, I'm going for it for sure." I was kind of on the fence, but I was now for sure I'm going for it. Without the discount, these would have been well over $500 with the 5 lenses and the prescription lens. After the discount, it was only $309, and that was with overnight shipping. So I placed the order, and I think I didn't have them overnight because I had to do the prescription, but I had them pretty darn quick. So that was really nice. So $309, not too shabby for prescription glasses, considering these were even more than that. The other nice thing is with the prescription, since I bought a qualifying product or I bought a prescription product, they had a promotional thing at the end of the year for $30, which is just the shipping cost. I'm getting another set of lenses, which are polarized gray lenses. So now I will finally have the right, just regular sunglasses for driving, what have you, not some super high contrast, which some they recommend not using for driving at all. So that's nice. Got an extra set of lenses coming, so I'm gonna get rid of the yellows. I know a lot of guys like yellow. I really don't. I've never used yellow lenses. I've tried them, don't really care for them. So I've got somebody who wants to buy my yellow lenses. I'm putting the gray ones in their place in this case here. Something else. I do have something else I want to tell you about this too. When I bought my Oakleys, there was one set of lenses I had it was called a G26 lens, and you've seen me wear it on the show. You've seen, you know, filming out at Area 1 and major matches, and if I'm standing in front of the camera with my glasses on, they're green lenses. They're green mirrored glasses. And Oakley tells you, here's why, here's what we made them for, here's the function of these lenses. I really liked that. The function of those lenses was the green mirror blocks some of the green light. Some green light comes in and bounces off, and what that does, the effect is it enhances the reds. Reds like, your front sight. So when you pull that front sight up, it really pops and it really, really stands out. And that's nice. You know, you're buying these lenses and you say, here's the function of these lenses. Here's what they do. The one thing I got to say bad about Rudy, the one thing I don't like about is they have a whole page full of lenses, all these different colors and everything else. And the only thing they tell you is the light transmission. These lenses transmit 17% of the light. These are 28% of the light. These lenses transmit 32% of the light. Well, so what? You know, I was looking for more. I wanted something that told me, why do I want this color lens or that color lens? And that's before I finally just decided, screw it, I'll just get the whole shooting kit. With this level of discount, I'll just get the whole kit and I'll just figure out what I like and have a whole variety to kind of pick from. But before that, I was looking at maybe getting, you know, the prescription insert with a clear lens and then just a gray lens. But then I wanted something to replace that G26 lens I was running in my Oakley. So unfortunately, they don't offer anything like that. Maybe you can infer that red lenses transmit more red. Maybe that's the case. I don't know if that's really the case, in which case your front sight, again, if you have a red fiber optic, that would really pop for you. So that's about the only thing bad I could say, except for, like I said, the case doesn't fit in my glove box. But I got that remedied now as well. So if you have any questions for us, for me, let us know through our email address at powerfactorshow@gmail.com. Be sure to check out, if you're in the same boat I am or I was in the last few months here, be sure to check out Doug's episode that he did on prescription glasses and shooting glasses, safety glasses. He's got some good tips as well. Like I said, we link to that. We'll link to that here at the bottom of the screen. And as always, like us on Facebook, tell your friends about us. Anybody that's interested in competition shooting, that's what we do. That's what we're here for. We want to help you guys learn how to get into the sport. That's why we talk about rules and equipment and how we do it. And we show you how we do it with our range time episodes and all that. So, like I said, like us on Facebook and check out our website, powerfactorshow.com. Go there, scroll down on the right. There's a search bar. Go ahead and put glasses, and you'll find Doug's episode as well. And this one should be tagged as well with glasses. So, until next week.